On April 1st, 2009, Encyclopedia Dramatica announced that they removed the Chris Chan page from the site, expressing regret for portraying him in a negative light and apologizing for any abuse or harm they may have caused.
Okay,
But
that's a good
since this
start.
was an April Fool's Day prank, the page was restored the following day.
They got me, bro. They got my ass. I was like, oh wow, we're actually starting this episode a little hopeful. That they all apologized to Chris. They said we're gonna take it down, and then it was like, oh, April Fool's. Here the very next day, Chris Chan's sex tape leaked.
On the 6th, Chris re-engaged in communications with Joshua Martinez via AOL Instant Messaging. He apologized for the negative things he said about Martinez on ED and claimed that he was a changed man. Christian also told him that he credited Ivy for the rectification of his biological clock, which was the term he used to describe his sleeping pattern. Joshua claimed that he was friends with noted Disney actress Vanessa Hudgens. She apparently even chatted with Chris using Joshua's account.
What the fuck? That was a little bit before my time, Gav. I know that like you and I are the same age, but I didn't really have much access to internet till I was almost 14, 15. My family was not quick to adapt to the internet. We had dial-up, which means nobody could use the phone while someone was on the computer. We had one family computer. I didn't have much unrestricted access to the internet until like the Wii came out with the internet browser, and that's when I started watching YouTube and watching like watchdeathnotefree.com and all this shit, 4chan and everything. So Encyclopedia Dramatica was like, I didn't know about that till like a little later.
When in reality, it was Joshua who was playing the part of Vanessa. She claimed that she was interested in offering an acting role in her movie to Chris, but she needed further proof of his acting talent. He said that he would think of a sufficient way to audition for her. Christian's aversion to messaging over the internet had lasted only a month. 10 days after his so-called last video on YouTube, Christian created a new account called C. Chan Sonichu.
That's right. The last episode ended where Chris Chan... Dude, okay, I forgot everything because so much happened in the past 2 weeks. Like, my life has been, like, ups and highest highs and lowest lows of the past 2 weeks of all time. Like, I had some of my most depressed, pain-filled moments and also some of my happiest in the last 2 weeks. So my brain kind of got erased of Chris Chan a little bit. But now I remember, because last episode was the one where he crashed out. Remember he did, like, the All Might thing? Where he's like, justice will be served. Like, he's like, ah! He's like screaming into the mic, and he's like, Clyde Cash, I'm gonna kill you. And then it showed Clyde Cash face reveal, and it was some like fucking goofy ass guy, like Jersey Shore guy. Now I remember. And then he ended. He's like, this is gonna be my last video on YouTube, and that was a cliffhanger. Well, it only lasted 10 days. So yeah.
And offered a new video update on his life.
Well, the Sonic and Rose 2 site is back up again. The address is quickville.com. And I'd like to thank my sweetheart, Ivy.
That's his most recent girl, gotcha,
heartfelt
Ivy.
Emotional support. And for fixing my...
And then he made that song where it was like, I'm holding out for a hero to the end of the night. He's playing the Guitar Hero.
biological clock. And also
I'm
would
caught
like
up
to
now.
thank God Jesus, our God and our Lord and Savior, for their support as well. I pray to them every day, and
I can't get over one of the best lines of dialogue ever dropped in this entire show, where Chris Chan thanked God and Jesus for killing Sarah May so that he wouldn't have to choose between two girls, which is just like how Denji had to choose between Reze and Makima. Yeah, all right, sorry.
follow. I am guided by Jesus. And it's with the inspirations I feel I will continue the comic, about 3 pages a day, unless something comes up. We will be seeing many new things. The website will be better. I can feel the cosmos. Peace.
Behind the scenes, Christian had been telling Ivy that his mother had been having reservations about doing his laundry because his recent outbursts of stress and emotion often manifested themselves in short spurts of uncontrollable self-defecation. His doctor had suggested that he consider wearing liners, or what Chris called butt garments. but he protested, stating that they were made for babies.
Hold on. It's the fact that he thinks he's talking to his newest girlfriend about that. Like, they've known each other for what, a couple weeks at most? And he's just talking to what he thinks is his girlfriend about, yeah, so my mom won't do my laundry anymore because I can't stop violently shitting my pants every day. It's like, and you guys think I overshare? I don't want to ever hear you guys say that I overshare anything. All right? Because that's way, way, way beyond.
On Easter Sunday, Christian uploaded Sonichu episode 19 onto his quickville.com website, albeit not fully colored or retyped.
Nice.
Episode 19, Date Ed, aka Dating Education, even though the idea sounds dated, was meant to showcase how Christian's proposed dating education class would play out in a classroom environment.
Nice.
The story begins in Quickville University, where the aforementioned class will be taught by a character based on Sarah Jackson, Miss Jackass, whose name is a blend word based on the surname Jackson and the reverse spelling of Sarah.
Damn.
She informs the class that
Sarah
for starters,
Jackass.
she will be handing out Barbara dolls for the men and Robert dolls for the women. Miss Jackass gives advice originally provided by 9-year-old Alec Greven for the women. That for starters, she will be handing out Barbara dolls for the men and Robert dolls for the women.
Does anybody else think it's weird? And please say yes. I already know you guys are going to say yes. Nobody else thinks it's weird that he is making a sex ed story in his Sonichu comic, and all of the girls get Robert dolls and all the boys get Barbara dolls to practice sex on, and that's his parents' names. His dad's name is Robert and his mom's name's Barbara. Isn't that kind of fucking weird? Nobody else thinks that's a little fucking strange? That he's using his mom and dad's names for the sex dolls? Dude, okay. What the fuck? We don't even need that, Dayron, because luckily for us, this documentary goes all the way to present day. This goes all the way to 2025, buddy. So we've got many, many episodes to go. We'll get to see it all real time.
Miss Jackass gives advice originally provided by 9-year-old Alec Greven in his book, How to Talk to Girls. Some of those in attendance include members of the Chaotic Combo, some of the main characters from the animated series South Park, Ivy, and notably 2 new Pokemon-inspired characters, Reginald Sneasel and Ivy's original creation, Layla Flaffy. Ivy and Chris, who is still in the time void, simultaneously have the same dream where God and Jesus tell Chris that Ivy is a sweetheart to be and is the one who will fix his biological clock. God also foretells of the vanquishing of 4-cent garbage, which would allow Christian and Ivy to live together in peace. As Ivy's vision ends, Miss Jackass informs the class that all of them have been matched with other classmates of the opposite gender, and they are given their own personalized screen names along with the screen name of the person with whom they are matched.
There's so much
They
text.
are instructed to converse with each other anonymously via online instant messaging. Afterwards, Punchy attempts to buy anonymously via online
Is that
instant...
girl gonna have sex with Knuckles? She's like laying on the bed with her legs up and like, sorry, it's not Knuckles, it's like Red or Chew or whatever the fucking OC character is. Like
Messaging.
Going up on the bed.
Afterwards, Punchy attempts to buy...
Yeah, here's some sex dolls. By the way, here comes God and Jesus opening up the portal. And like, hey, Christian, just so you know, this girl, Ivy, that's your true girl. And absolutely insane.
A soda from the vending machine, but he only has W quarters, whereas the machine only takes C quarters. It is established that the value of 10 C quarters equates to 1 W quarter. The following day, the pupils have their first iDate class, in which they chat with each other online. Reginald is jealous of Punchy for being paired up with Layla, his crush. Wild and Simone discover that they have been talking with each other and they fall in love. Meanwhile, Punchy and Layla go out on a date to McDonald's, while Reginald dejectedly watches on.
Damn,
Angelica
Reginald
tries
gets
to
cucked?
comfort him. After a brief chat, they fall for each other.
Oh.
As the three new couples watch the sunset, Ivy sits alone, waiting for Christian's eventual appearance in her life. On the final day of the alone, waiting for
So Ivy's sitting there in the sunset, and she's like, "I pray for your safe voyage to me. I will wait for
Christian's
you."
eventual
As God and Jesus has guided me there. It's like, oh my gosh.
appearance in her life. On the final day of the class, the teacher's sister, Rita Jackaras, informs the pupils that her sibling was killed in an automobile accident involving a truck.
What?
She proceeds to hand out the final results of the exam. The lowest grade in the class belonged to Clyde Raymond Quash. Later that day, Chris posted a video in which he states that Sonichu episode 19 has been completed and talks about Ivy's pets.
My heartfully dedicated to my sweetheart, Ivy. I love you, Ivy. Also, she wanted me to dedicate to her pet hermit crab. Kind of fun. She's got a hermit crab. So cute. Okay. Also, want to take a moment to reflect in memory of past
What if he name drops? What's her name?
Pal or trolls.
No,
the
not
rumors
Sarah.
of my
Megan Schroeder or whatever. That's who I thought he was gonna name drop. He just name drops all these fucking girls that hate him.
So, but anyway, the one that passed away, Sarah Jackson. Moment of silence for Sarah J.
And for anybody that needs to be reminded, Chris still thinks that Sarah Jackson died in the Australian wildfires, where the truth is she never existed. But he doesn't. You would think after getting trolled by Julie not being real and Blanca Weiss not being real, that he would put the fucking pieces together. But still to this day, he's mourning Sarah Jackson, who apparently died in the wildfires. What was the girl's name you went on a date with? Emily?
Peace.
Later on, Christian filmed an additional video solely dedicated to Ivy's pet hermit crabs.
Crass and his wife, Champ. We love you. Can't wait to play with you. Aw. Y'all, especially Ivy. Okay, peace.
Chris released yet another video that day, in which he embraces his sex doll Kimmy. Taped over her face is a printout of Ivy's depiction of herself.
Well,
Oh my gosh. Oh my... Dude. I thought after the last episode, it's every 10 seconds, dude. Every 10 seconds is the most insane shit ever. I want to see the depiction. Is it like one of his drawings? Because I want to see what Ivy apparently looks like. Gino's never showed. He's never showed a picture of what Ivy is supposedly like looks like. And this shit's way too blurry to be able to tell. It doesn't look real. It looks like fucking like... Looks like Sonic, like a green Sonic.
Ivy's depiction embraces his sex doll Kimmy. Taped over her face is a printout of Ivy's depiction of herself.
Well, here's Ivy. Hi, Ivy.
He's talking like a baby, dude.
I love you, Ivy. Come here.
Now, chat, whether you guys want to believe me or not, I have never owned, purchased, or used a sex doll in my life. That one that he has doesn't even look like a sex doll. That looks so uncomfortable. That looks like a pool floaty. Like, that would, to me, that would look like having sex with Dayron. Having sex, that looks like something you use in the pool. That's not what when I think of like sex doll, that's not what I'm thinking at all. That looks like an air mattress. That's like what you sleep on when your friend doesn't have an extra couch at the house. Also, you and X bought one for a friend who is single and lonely as a joke. Was it better than this? Listen, I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm not here to judge anybody if you... I'm just saying. Like, that doesn't even, like, that's not even what I would fucking think of. Like, that shit, what do you do with it? It doesn't look like it'd be very comfortable. But all of this to say, let's backpedal a little bit here. I'm getting ahead of myself. Why the fuck is he making this video? Even if Ivy was real and like him, would anybody get turned on by this? Listen, I'm a guy. And if a girl sent me a video, like let's say Himiko Toga sent me a video and it was my face stuck on a blow-up doll and she's making out with it and like humping it, I'm not going to be like, that's so awesome. I'm just going to be pissed. I'm just going to be like, well, now I'm just jealous of the fucking blow-up doll. Like, this not going to, nobody's going to, I don't fucking know, dude. Fucking my head hurts so fucked up, dude. 2008? Yeah, I guess. It's not for everyone. Who is it for? Who is it for? Why would you want to see your significant other? We've had this discussion before. I'm getting flashbacks. I'm getting deja vu. We had this discussion before. Why would somebody be attracted to watching their significant other with the doll? Like, just, why can't you be with them? Listen, I would judge less if it's the couple with the doll. Fuck it, throw the doll in. Maybe you and your significant other want to have a three-way, but nobody actually wants to cheat or whatever, or have emotional attachments. Sure, fucking fine, do it. That's cool. That's the best way to do it. You have two real people and then one fucking thing. You put the arm posing around. You get to have all the fun and none of the fucking emotional abuse or manipulation. Yeah, you're right, Gav. I'm sorry. Yeah, Crystal, I always forget that cucks are a thing. I forget because that's the one thing, like I said, I could understand piss fetish before cuck. And I don't even like pee. But I can at least understand it, where it's like, I think that's gross and that's not for me, but I could like see the weird fucking path you get there. I can't see the cuck thing. You can say right all you want. When have I never been honest, chat? If anything, I'm too honest. I could not possibly be further from that.
Craftsmanship, good little crabs, good pets.
I need a drink.
Ivy.
This needs to be fucking
He quickly
alcohol.
took the video down.
He quickly took the video down.
Happy Easter, Ivy. Trust some shout. Happy.
Dayrod. Cuck is me when my wife dreams of a sex. Oh my gosh, dude. I need to fucking sit down. Ah, yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, I'll cuck somebody else. Somebody else can sit in the chair, but it's not going to be me sitting in there.
In his fourth and final video of the day, he imitates a bunny.
Hold on. You guys got to shut the fuck up. You guys are talking about cucks and each other's moms. I looked at the screen. What did I miss? Why is Chris Chan pretending to be a rabbit and he's jumping up and down like a rabbit? What the fuck happened? He looks like Dr. Eggman. He doesn't even look like a rabbit. I can't even fucking talk anymore. He looks like a Dr. Eggman. Okay, because it was Easter. Okay.
Crabs, good pets. I love you, Ivy.
He quickly took the video down.
Happy Easter, Ivy. Trust some shout. Happy Easter.
In his fourth and final video of the day, he imitates a bunny rabbit while dancing the bunny hop for the amusement of Ivy's pet hermit crabs.
Okay, I'm sorry, chat. Bruh, hold on, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I gotta do it. This is exactly what I was thinking when I see this. It's so fitting, dude. It's so fitting. I was crying for cringe, now I'm happy. Crazy how many songs you've played that fit, dude. What can I say? I'm a fucking scholar. All right.
Pet hermit crabs.
This is some serial killer stuff.
On April 14th, Chris resumed communications with Vanessa Hudgens, tied out to Martinez's AIM account. Vanessa
I like how this is the worst thing about Chris Chan is like, he doesn't know that these girls are fucking with him, but he's still like talking to other girls, dude. Like, how the fuck? He thinks he's talking to Vanessa Hudgens from High School Musical.
teased him and tried to make him confess that he would abandon Ivy and have sex with her. After incessantly saying arousing things to him, Chris admitted that she had rigged his erection and had begun masturbating. The conversation thusly turned into a sex chat. Vanessa called him a bitch, and he in response typed out his barks. Chris
It's Denji! Chainsaw Man! I told you guys! This is just Chainsaw Man. It's just Chainsaw.
climaxed as he exclaimed, "Bam, bam, bam."
What the fuck? Bam, bam, bam? Poor Denji, no.
And in the aftermath, confessed that he loved her. He let Ivy know about their
So, I'm worn out at the end, by the way. So, Christian just cheated on his girlfriend. It doesn't matter that his girlfriend was never real to begin with. It also doesn't matter that the person that he cheated on with was also not real. But, like, that's pretty bad, dude. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck, man?
interactions.
This is for my sweetest Ivy's eyes only.
2 days later, the miscreants released a series of private, revealing photos and videos of Chris. The first video was requested by Ivy, who wanted Chris to prove that his semen would acquire the taste of the food he ate most often. However, he neglects the objective of the video as he pours some orange flavor Fanta into his cup of semen.
Oh my god! No. No. No, what the fuck? What the fuck? No, bro. Holy shit. Dude. Look at that. He's a kid, by the way. Oh. Unrelated, but my wife and I are Ripley and the Xenomorph and asked if we could do it in the costumes, and she said no. That would make me so sad, Dayron. Honestly, that would be something where I would probably be like, I would have to probably end the relationship. I'm not lying. I'd be like, that's a deal breaker. That would make me very sad. Well, it's like, I'd be like, well then, the fuck's the point? Reb, I mean, I agree with you, but I also don't want to be the guy that defends that. I think that if you're drinking your own semen, whether or not people think you're gay should probably be the least of the things you need to worry about. It probably... No, Dayron, you don't need to try it. I never tried it, and I don't want to. But you don't need to. You don't have to do that. You also don't need to mix it with orange soda and record it on film for your girlfriend. Chris Chan poured orange soda into a cup of cum and drank it. Alexito, that's what you missed. I've always thought this shit was so bad. Like, dude definitely did bad shit. Like, no spoilers. The whole internet fucking with him and his family didn't make it any better. No, I agree. But here's the thing. It's a very morally gray topic. It's not Chris Chan deserved all of it or Chris Chan is innocent. It's neither of those options. There is a lot that he instigated. There's a lot of other people's lives he ruined. There's a lot of opportunities. And I know you can be like, oh, well, there's a lot of people that have autism and a lot of people that have mental illnesses. I really do believe that he's got some very toxic personality traits that are irregardless of his, mental handicap. Wait, though. I'm so confused, Crystal. Not to get sidetracked. So how the fuck is someone going to say they're asexual and then immediately want to, like, have sex? Would you say a dragon outfit? Wait, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, yeah, have sex in dragon outfits. That's not asexual at all. Do these people know what the fuck they're talking about? He wasn't after all. Are people stupid? That's the type of thing. What, are you gonna fucking just hide that forever? Okay, now, I guess, I have an example that's kind of bad of that. I had a friend. We're still friends. Nothing bad happened. We're still friends, but I had a friend that was asexual, and then, like, not pressuringly at all, chat before you guys cancel me, I got them into stuff, and, like, then they, like, took it way too far. And then now they're, like, super not asexual anymore. No, shut the fuck up with the oof shit. Shut the fuck up with the oof shit. I didn't do anything. I was just like, because anybody that talks to me, I'm going to just be myself. It wasn't like you guys are acting like I was like, watch this video, do this. No, it was like they would talk to me and they would like be like, oh, well, what do you watch? I'm like, oh, I like this. I like this character. Or they would see the things that I like. And then they'd be like, oh, well, I could check that out too. It was all on their own. It was all on their own. I wasn't like fucking. And listen, they went way beyond the shit that I like. They were watching crazy stuff like monster shit, like minotaurs, like having sex with women and stuff. So they went way beyond anything that I showed them. All right? Yeah. Yeah. So I've seen it. I've seen it happen. Do you know this person? I don't think so. We didn't become friends until after you moved away. So, but yeah. But the whole point of the story is to say that there are times in which asexual people can switch it up on you. But I guess I'm glad that person did it right away. So maybe that was the best thing. Because if they would have hit it, then it would have been too long. And so maybe asking to have sex dressed like dragons right off the bat is actually the best way that could have gone. Because you get it right up front. And you know what? In my life, where I'm at, I want shit up front right now. And none of the games, none of the long game. So, all right. This is a fucking horrific video. Yeah, no. Hey, and like I said, it works both ways. Never usually ends up working out, but my past two relationships, before we got serious, because like we would hang out or we'd like be casual or we'd flirt, and I would be like up front. I'd be like, hey. I was like, I'm going to let you know something about me. I was like, here it is. Right here. Like, this is kind of how I am. If that's not cool, that's totally fine. I will not judge you. That we got to this point. I'm totally fine. I will not slander your name or think badly of you if you hop out. The problem is people always agree, and they're like, yeah, I'm just like that. I love all the things that you like, Zach. Ho, ho, I love that, and I love this, and I love that. And then we actually date, and then it all ended up being a lie. Where it's like, I don't actually like that. I don't really like it. And then they resent it. I'm like, just fucking tell me, you dumb asshole. Just tell me. I really won't give a fuck, man. Just tell me. I try to give everybody all these outs. You know, it's like fucking signing a lease on a car, which it shouldn't be that way, but it's the world that we live in. So, like, so many times, because I try to avoid the headache in the long run, so I'm always trying to be upfront. I was like, hey, I like to travel, I like to cosplay, and I'm very, very horny a lot. But I'm also loyal. I'm not gonna cheat on anybody. But like, I was like, if that's not cool, then we probably shouldn't fucking. And I also hate kids. So it's like, if any of those things are deal breakers, let's just fucking not waste our time. Let's not waste our time here and everything. Oh, I also hate kids and I blah, 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 blah. And then nobody wants to do anything. Like, what do you mean? We just cosplayed 6 months ago and you want to cosplay again? I'm like, well, they're fucking more than 6 months, you dumb asshole. I said I want to do it all the time. I love cosplaying. I love going to conventions. And most of the time, the people that I date aren't paying for any of this shit. I'm the one paying for the fucking convention badges and the hotel and the cosplay. I'm the one, so it's like, what are you... Either you like it or you don't. Sorry. That was my fucking tangent. I have a lot of PTSD from my last 2 relationships. The most recent one sucked. The one before it was fine, but the one before it was just like... Great person. I've got nothing bad to say about that girl. Not my most recent ex, but the one before that. I mean, I really got nothing bad to say, but it is still frustrating because it was a case of you lied about being compatible and we weren't. Now, you weren't a bitch. You didn't cheat on me. You weren't abusive. You didn't belittle my interests. You didn't treat me like shit. Great person. But at the beginning, you said that you liked this, this, and this, and then you didn't actually like this and this and this, so it didn't work out. Still a great person. I wish her the best in life. Amazing. Nothing negative to say. No harm done on that. But it's still just like, why the fuck didn't you say this? The other one I'll shit talk all day. It's a dumb fucking bitch. I hate that bitch with all my heart. She like actively did stuff to like try to fuck me over. So that one's bad. The other one not so much. But both of them still guilty of just not telling the damn truth. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, let's watch this guy drink his cum.
There you go, Ivy. Orange flavored cum. Hope you enjoyed that.
The next video was commissioned by Vanessa Hudgens, which features a completely naked Christian pretending to slow dance with Ivy in his bathtub.
Oh, yeah.
Dude. This is getting nuts, oh, dude. So he's just constantly cheating on both of his fake girlfriends. Makes me sad, dude. Why do some people just cheat? Some people are so predisposed to cheating, I can't even believe it. It has nothing to do with money or status. It's just some people it's just drilled into. Because if Chris Chan, of all people, is cheating, you have to keep in mind, Chris believes all this. No, think about this. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm trying to be real. Chris Chan is a fat fucking loser. He poops it, he shits him fuck himself. He's fat as fuck. His hairline's going. He's got no talent, no job, nothing. And this guy dead ass believes Vanessa Hudgens from High School Musical, which at the time was one of like the most attractive girls on TV. Not my type, but still like objectively very popular. Dated fucking Zac Efron. This motherfucker thinks he's sexting with Vanessa Hudgens, and he still is cheating. It's unfathomable. It's unfathomable. You know, I don't understand. I'll never understand. I'll never understand. And now he's making a slow dancing sex video in the bathtub. But fuck me, man.
Come on, let's go do it in the bedroom. Let's go. I'll help you.
As retribution for the adulterous nature of his interactions with Vanessa, Ivy forced Chris to film himself spanking himself. Still feeling the issue was unresolved, Ivy ordered Christian to take photos of himself wearing a pair of adult diapers, which were sent to him by a troll. Ivy's roommates suggested that he write unfit for collection on the crotch area of his diapers. In order to stay the day of the leaks, Chris had another chat with Vanessa. This time, he rejected her advances. Nevertheless, he attempted to arrange a date with her at a McDonald's in Charlottesville. The next day,
See, Chris Chan's like, sorry, Vanessa Ann Hutchins, I'm not gonna sext you anymore. I'm loyal to my girlfriend Ivy. But if you want to meet at McDonald's... Okay, bro. Alright.
Christian uploaded a video on YouTube in which he apologizes to and expresses his devotion for Ivy, who is represented by his sex doll.
Sorry, I don't mean to keep talking about this, but I haven't streamed in a while, and you guys are like actually giving really good topics. Usually chat's usually just like, would you rather fucking date Power or Makima? Or you guys are asking me dumb questions. You guys are actually like asking deep questions, which is interesting. But listen, I'm not gonna act like I'm some hero. I know I've been like glazing myself, where it's like I don't get jealous and I don't cheat and I don't fucking blame myself. I'm not perfect. I do have my own fucked up things because, I don't know what it is, but all I need is like 3 or 4 people in my life that are like my go-tos. And then I have like no conscience about fucking over everybody else. It's just like, I want 2 family members that love me, whether it's my mom or my dad, mom, grandma, grandpa, my dad, whatever the fuck. I want to have 2 family members that love me, 1 best friend, and a girlfriend. If I have those 4 slots, everybody else can be on the chopping block for all I care. So, yeah. Do I like having my ego boosted? Yeah, chat. I'm not going to act like I'm some saint. I remember dating a girl that I knew other people liked, and I would purposely post pictures that I knew they would see, and I'd purposely like put my hands on my girlfriend while they were watching because I loved it. I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, dude. I was like it was like giving me power. I was like stronger. So like I can be an absolute piece of shit, but as long as you're in my checkbox, as long as you're in the checkbox of people that I care about, I'm not gonna do it to them. But like the other strangers is like, I don't give a fuck about that, dude. There was that one guy that watched my stream that like he almost crashed his car because I had like the girl that he liked like in my chat. He's like, fucking damn it. He was like, he was watching the stream while driving, like the meme. I mean, I knew what I was doing. I'd probably do it again. But the point is, we all have our things. Yeah. Well, Reb, I'm definitely hurting the feelings of the person that doesn't have the person they want. But I'm not hurting anybody that matters, you know? Here's the thing. The way that I justify it is I have no obligation to consider the feelings of everybody. If I have a best friend, my obligation is to be honest, kind, and supportive to my best friend because we're best friends. If I'm dating a girl, I have an obligation to make sure that she's happy, treat her good because she's my girlfriend. But to some fuckhead that also happens to like my girlfriend, I don't feel any sort of moral obligation to consider that person's feelings. You know? And if you're going to still be weird and try to get with my girlfriend while we're dating, well then you're kind of a piece of shit too. So I'm not gonna like let that happen. I'm gonna double down. You better believe I'm gonna kiss her in front of you. I'm gonna post pictures in front of you. Like, if you're doing that, that's almost like declaring aggression. You know, where it's like, hey, include me. We should also hang out too. It's like, okay, well, you know what you're doing. Like, you know what you're doing, so yeah, you guys know me. That's my personality in a nutshell. I don't think that I'm a bad person, but if somebody comes at me acting crazy, I'm gonna act crazy right back. I'm gonna be like, well, what the fuck, dude? I'll amplify shit. I don't like to start drama, but I'll amplify the fuck out of it. I'll crank it up. Nah, Crystal, see, your old comment where it's like feels nice to be loved but not boast. No, I love it. I love boasting and gloating and show off. I love all that. Like I love nothing more than when I'm at a convention and I know that everybody's jealous of me. I love it. Like I've had people like tell me that they were jealous, and I love it. It makes me happy. Like I'm happier when I know that they're upset. So I can't agree with that one. I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm not a hero. I'm not a hero at all. It is what it is.
Maybe.
Here's the thing. I think that if you roll with the punches when you're down, you should be able to lift your head up and flex when you're on the highs. My whole life has not been a fucking highlight reel. I've had a lot of bad things happen to me. I've been the loser a lot of times. So it's like, if I gotta roll with the punches of being a loser at times, well, when I'm doing good, of course I'm gonna fucking love it. I'm gonna be like, well, this is the ebbs and the flows, man. It's like, enjoy these moments because I don't know how long they're gonna last. That's my philosophy with that shit. I don't know.
I promise you. I promise you my undying love and devotion. I promise you my
Yeah, after he just cheated with Vanessa Ann Hutchins or whatever. Is this like a wedding?
heart, my soul, even my virginity, and all my romantic ways, and all my emotions, my undying emotions, they belong only to you. I swear in the name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, maybe
This is a
I
rough
would
watch.
never, ever leave you. I love you so much, sweet.
What is it wearing? A blue jacket? I can like smell it.
Never leave me, Ivy. And I will never leave you. I love you too much.
What the hell?
In another video, also uploaded on April 17th, Christian recites Matthew chapter 5.
I like how this guy goes from, this is going to be my last YouTube video, to immediately uploading more than he's ever uploaded before. Just fucking back-ending it.
Verses 27 through 30 from the Bible, which reference adultery, and further elaborates on his affair with Vanessa Hudgens.
I have sinned, and I have...
I just can't believe that this guy thinks that he actually had a sexual conversation with the real Vanessa Hudgens. I know that that's old news by now, but it's just like, it's still crazy to me. He's just like, this guy, he thinks he's like the protagonist. He's like, Clyde Cash is a villain, and he's just, this is the hero of the story.
made a terrible mistake. I cheated on my sweetheart, Ivy. The other day when I was chatting on instant message with
I
Vanessa,
can't fucking believe it.
she played with me, but to get me by telling me about how she was playing with herself and whatnot, and trying to turn me on. But for a while I resisted by talking about Ivy and my promises to her, and I just didn't know how to react. So eventually I caved in. Even though I was typing in Vanessa, I was actually shouting out Ivy. I repent. I wish to repent my sin.
Even Christian, as a heavily autistic man, still uses the same excuse that all guys use when they get caught cheating. It's crazy. It's like hardwired into some of their brains, dude. It's just crazy. There's like some predisposition. I don't know what it is. It's like the gene. The way guys, like, not to be sexist or whatever, but the way that guys and girls react to being caught cheating are very different. They're both equally horrible, but they're both bad. Guys will always say like, well, I was thinking about you and this, and I just made a silly mistake, and I promised like you were the one I was thinking about. But then girls will always be like you're just crazy. You're insecure. They'll like always deny that it happened. Like, unless you like are walking in the room with them, they'll just never say that it happened. Even with a lot of evidence. Guys will say that it happened, but they'll try to justify it emotionally. So like guys have no problem admitting it for the most part, but they're like, oh, you don't understand. It was just a silly thing. It didn't even mean anything. It's crazy.
And in front of everyone who is watching this, and especially my sweetest Ivy. Ivy, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I repent. And I'll bring up another thing that comes to my mind. The trolls that are calling me and telling me that Ivy is a troll, she is not, because I have heard her voice. I've heard her voice for over a month, and she is...
Just like you heard Sarah May's voice, just like you heard Julie's voice, just like you heard Blanca Weiss's voice, you stupid asshole.
True inner voice and inner heart.
No girl is real unless you see them in person. And even then these days, I don't even know anymore. It's like everybody's a 45-year-old man on the internet until I meet them. And then even then, I'm going to have to like look at their shoulder width a bit.
I know so. Even though she requested the recent items of question, that's sexual stuff, videos and pictures. I am being punished because the trolls are getting their hands on them. So, in the name...
It's like, oh, 69-year-old old professor? You know, I could have overlooked all of that. But a Pisces? No, but here's the thing. This whole video, why does this have to be uploaded to the public? Why couldn't this just be sent to just Ivy? Like, why does this need to be like fucking MTV reality show shit?
Of all that is holy and good, please, leave us alone, you trolls. Leave us alone. I have so much to live for, and I'd be a fool to lose Ivy to...
I'm so sorry for pausing it so much. There's just so much to digest constantly. I know it's probably insufferable to watch this, but another thing is like the you can't even write irony as good as the fact that the trolls are telling him. He's like, the trolls are messaging Chris and being like, Chris, Ivy's a troll. She's not real. She's fucking with you. He's like, yeah, right. Nice try, guys. And the trolls are actually telling the truth and trying to help him. Like, Ivy's not real, bro. And he's like, yeah, nice try, asshole. It's like you can't even make this shit up.
Give up Ivy. I will never give her up.
2 days later, Trolls leaked the unreleased comeback album by Christian and the Hedgehog Boys.
No way!
Which was largely
Dude, another Christian and the Hedgehog Boys album drop?
inspired by Christian's relationship with Ivy. In fact, she is the subject of most of the songs on the album,
Christian the
including
Hedge
the
Boys are
reworking
back.
of Madonna's Like a Virgin.
Like a virgin. That's for the very first time.
This is
I'll
amazing!
Never Leave You Ivy, based on Kate Bush's Wuthering Heights.
Oh, Ivy, it's me, I'm Christian, I've come home.
This is so fucking funny.
And I'm Sexy for My Ivy, sung over Sexy Back by Justin Timberlake.
Sweetest Ivy, you see these shackles, Ivy, I'm your slave. I'll let you whip me if I misbehave. It's just that no one makes me feel.
Go ahead,
Throughout
go
mid
with it.
to late April, Chris continued to chat with Vanessa, attempting to arrange their first meeting. They agreed.
He's just like, Ivy, I'll never leave you, I'll never forsake you. Here's a whole album. The very next day, yo, Vanessa, when we meet up, girl. This is fucking insane, dude. Pathological cheater, dude.
To meet at James Madison University, where Chris would arrive with a specially made sign, waiting for her to notice him.
I can't
He
believe
also wore
this.
the hat he had won for his entry in the Parappa the Rapper contest to make himself more identifiable. However, she never showed up. In
No
one
shit.
chat, Christian claimed that he saw her once and even called out her name, but apparently she didn't hear, and he regrettably didn't get up from his seat to meet her. As punishment for not meeting up with Vanessa Hudgens, Joshua forced Christian to go have dinner with him at TGI Fridays and have him pay the bill for the both of them. This happened several times.
Dude, this is crazy. This is the most insane fucking story. This is like a pimp. This guy's pimping out Vanessa Hudgens. He's like, hey, so you didn't meet up with my girl Vanessa Hudgens. You stood her up. Well, now you gotta take me to TGI Fridays and pay the bill. And then Gino says, this happened multiple times. What the fuck? Every episode is hilarious. This happened multiple times. Yeah, you gotta pay the bill, buddy. You didn't take out my girl, so now you gotta take me out on a date, Buster. This is like, not even Tatsuki Fujimoto could write this, and that's pretty crazy.
Punishment for not meeting up with Vanessa Hudgens, Joshua forced Christian to go have dinner with him at TGI Fridays and have him pay the bill for the both of them. This happened several times. On one occasion, Christian lamented that he didn't have any money because he had already spent his weekly allowance on their last dinner together. As a result, Joshua ordered and paid for himself, leaving Chris to watch. On April 23rd, Christian released a video in which he mocks and physically threatens Clyde Cash.
Oh, here we
Mr.
go.
Clyde.
Oh,
I
shit.
have a bit of a message for you in response to the one you sent to me recently. Basically, this is the impression I got from your message.
I love the Clyde Cash
Oh,
shit.
look at me! I feel like a silly man. Look at me! Don't look at my silly bra. Look at my silly. Mommy, I am the troll. I should be trolling. I should be trolling against everything. Look at me.
What is this tweaker talking about? This will really show Clyde Cash. This is gonna really, yeah, me on meth, yeah, right? It's gonna really show Clyde Cash if I do a bunch of methamphetamine to record this video. Fucking checkmate, Clyde. That's the thing, Reb, is like, he's more mad at Clyde Cash than he ever got at Julie, and Julie was the one that made him shove the stuff up his ass. Clyde Cash is just saying stuff like, hey, you stood up Miyamoto. He's like, oh, I did it. He's like crashing out like crazy mode.
Oh, you took out my silly ball. You see my silly ball? I can kick it in. Yeah. I punch you in the face. Yeah. Ready? I throw something at you. Bam, bam.
Oh, and how about this? I get angry.
What the? every time he thinks about Clyde Cash, he loses it, dude. Clyde Cash is living rent-free in his head. So, this will really show Clyde if I poop my diaper. This should be an emote chat. Attack on Titan. POV, you're fucking about to get eaten by a Titan. Holy fuck.
I will call you out, Mr. Cash. I will call you out.
Whenever he yells, he sounds like a guy without autism. This is the same thing happened in the last episode. Whenever he screams, he doesn't sound autistic anymore. Isn't that crazy?
I will call you out, Mr. Cash. I will call you out. Come on, troll man. Come out of your trollster's paradise. I'll give you a beatdown. If you don't like that, well, tough cookies. Well, Clyde, I'll be calling you out. I know you're in my neck of the woods somewhere, so...
Please,
come
God.
right on out.
I want them to meet
Find me.
face to face so bad.
Peace.
The following day, he uploaded a video of
Do you guys remember in the last episode where he made that video be like, if I see you, Clyde Cash, I'm going to shove my fist up your ass, through your throat, I'm going to kill you, Clyde Cash. And then Gino was like, the very next day, Chris was so scared that Clyde Cash was going to break into his house that he shit his pants and hid under the couch. And it was like, well, that was not fucking very convincing. He literally was so scared of Clyde that he shit himself and then hid under the couch, and he put a bunch of stuffed animals in his bed so that if Clyde showed that, it would be booby trapped. I was like, okay.
his hypothetical marriage proposal to Ivy, while Christian's cover of Celine Dion's It's All Coming Back to Me Now plays in the background.
My sweetest Ivy, you mean the whole world to me. You have changed me and formed me into such a more sociable, much
Oh,
better,
yeah?
more humble human being. I will never forget that, and I owe you so much. So, Ivy, I stand here today just one simple question.
Will you do me the honor of being my wife, my sweetest Ivy?
The days in the sun were so cruel.
What follows is a recording of a short comic which later came to be known as Sonichu Special 2, or The Wedding Comic, which depicts Christian and Ivy's wedding.
The storm with the wind.
On the same day, Chris uploaded a video of himself singing a song that he composed himself called I Got a Fish.
I got a fish. Would you like to make a wish? I got a fish. Would you like to make a wish? I got a fish.
Did he just start doing crack cocaine this episode? He's never been this manic before. He was like always okay, no, hold on. I take that back hardcore. He was always like monotone, or he had the same inflection in his voice no matter what. And ever since the ending of the last episode where he cracked, like he's been way more like 2 monkeys over here, 3 monkeys over there. Fucking embarrassing.
Would you like to make a wish?
April 27th also marked the day that the miscreants leaked several more private videos of Chris. These were originally sent to Joshua Martinez with the intention of giving them to Vanessa Hudgens as part of Chris's audition process. First was a batch of videos which starred a shirtless Chris who attempts to display his physical prowess through a myriad of means, including pretending to play Guitar Hero, lifting an empty office chair above his head,
What in the
and finally
fuck?
lifting the same office chair with the addition of a basket containing books and other heavy objects.
I was still a man from Nantucket.
This is insane asylum.
And now for something completely different.
The leak also featured a video called
What is going on? What in the hell? This is the most crazy shit yet, dude. This is like the Chris Chan tapes. This is insane. What in the fuck? Now for something completely different. And he just strips naked. He's going nutso mode. This episode might have to be split into 2 parts, bro. We're not even halfway through the episode, and I gotta eat dinner and go to work tomorrow. This stream has almost been 4.5 hours. This might have to be fucking broken up. I don't think we're gonna get to the rest of this shit.
Quick Flying Elephants. The video features a completely naked Christian running rampant around his room, playing with his toys, and yelling out seemingly random jokes and references from TV shows such as Monty Python and Ed, Edd and Eddy, in an attempt to demonstrate his personal brand of random access humor.
I'm a woodpecker.
The following day,
He's butt-ass naked, bent over, going like this, like, I'm a woodpecker. You know what I believed? Yeah, Crystal, that was your fucking mistake. I feel like Ivy said something like, oh, I love wacky random humor. And Chris was like, well, I can do that. I have a pretty good self-image of myself. I don't think I'm perfect. There's a lot of things that I wish I was better at, and there's a lot of self-improvement that I want to do. I especially feel a lot more self-conscious after this month, after I've lost 7 pounds from being sick with a skin infection and the flu. And I wasn't able to eat anything and be on antibiotics all day. So I definitely don't feel like I look and feel my best right now. But I still would love to have the self-image that Chris Chan has of himself. And he drew himself shirtless like that. Sorry for sniffling. I'm still getting over being sick. I'm sorry.
Christian was told by Ivy that one of her pupils, a Chinese girl named Ching Chong, had seen the April 16th leaks.
Come the fuck on, man. Come the fuck on, dude. It's just everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. I forgot that Ivy said that she's like a teacher. This episode is so fucked. Yeah. You're telling me.
of Christian.
Holy fuck.
The following day, Christian was told by Ivy that one of her pupils, a Chinese girl named Ching Chong, had seen the April 16th leaks of Christian's private photos and videos on Encyclopedia Dramatica and was apparently scarred by them. In response, he made a captain's log explaining the videos.
You know that, first off, the one with the Navy being drunk, it's a good idea, but, you know, you don't have to do it if you don't like it, but, I recycle my own semen because, you know, yes, I do masturbate. I'm not ashamed to admit it. As a lot of guys, I'm sure, have done the same thing in their time. Basically, into the cup and, I recycle it. So that way, I won't lose any, unborn children.
That's not it's not how that works, Chris. It's not how that works, bro. I just want to know if did he just read that online? Did a troll tell him that? What's the origin of that? How noble of him. He couldn't be more repulsive. No, if he said that he watches Solo Leveling, he would be.
So then I can also still have a good semen count. Keep maintaining that by recycling that. Anyway, after that, the second topic, the one where I spanked myself. Yeah, I was doing that for fun because you know sometimes I do random silly crazy things.
He's just a silly guy, Chad.
And
he's a silly guy.
Sometimes adults feel pleasure from pain, even when they do it to themselves. I mean, not to a point where they kill themselves, but I mean, just like, you know, spanking is generally a popular type thing amongst adults. And then the
what the
third
fuck's the
topic,
third
which was
topic?
The photographs of me in adult diapers. Yes, I did get free sampling of diapers from a troll, but regularly I do not use them. But I just felt like trying a pair on, and it was okay. Not big deal. It's just but you know I would not wear them on a daily basis. I wear briefs. I wear regular briefs, and sometimes I do. I get very stressed out from people who yell at me or misunderstand me or talk bad about me.
Okay, as we all do.
And between that and other real life stresses, it just builds up, and sometimes I just have to. It just comes out that I sometimes accidentally poo my pants. But I mean, who hasn't in their lifetime? I mean, pooed their childhood diapers, much less pooed their underwear, at least once in their lifetime. I mean, we're only human. Nothing to be ashamed of. I just want to continue to make it perfectly clear that I am a healthy, growing, sane, and sound-minded adult individual.
Now, if Gino was very funny when he says, I'm healthy, growing, sane, sound-minded adult, he would have hard cut to Chris Chan, butt-ass naked, going, I'm a woodpecker.
Individual. And I should continue to be treated and respected as an equal among the human population, just as anybody else.
The human population.
An hour later, he uploaded another video in which he denies claims that Ivy is a troll.
Ivy is not a troll. She is real, she is true, and she is my sweetheart.
This is like the One Punch Man Season 3 fans that are on the Copium. Like, it's like, episode 3, to put another budget for the Orochi fight.
We are going to be together in the near future, and we are going to have sex, we're going to lose our virginities to each other. And it's going to be awesome. And just so you know, the previous video was also
Right. Come on. This is Chainsaw Man. This is literally just Chainsaw Man, dude.
dedicated to a little girl who accidentally found the ED page. Her name was Ching Chong. That's it. That's it. Ivy is real. We are going to be together forever. I can feel the cosmos. Peace.
How is this gonna go?
Captain Log, start date April 29th, 2009.
The next day, Chris addresses the development
That might be the funniest thing Urban has ever said. That might be the funniest thing Urban has ever said. Sees a fat virgin. This is Chainsaw Man. That's getting the pin. That's getting the pin of the day. That's getting the fucking 20-minute pin of the day. Holy hell. I missed streaming chat. I missed you guys. I hope that you guys missed my chaotic hellhole as much as I missed creating it. All right.
of his comic.
I want to apologize for the delay in the uploading of any new comic pages. I assure everyone in my fan base that the comic pages are being drawn, and I'll have them uploaded as soon as possible.
Yeah, okay.
And if possible, colored and retyped.
You got it, bro.
So I thank everyone
Take
for
your
their
time.
patience and their loyalty and whatnot. I'm about to go get my hair cut.
All right.
Peace.
Later that day, the miscreants leaked Sonichu Special 3, which documented Chris and Ivy's wedding night and their first time making love.
Oh boy,
The
great.
newlyweds arrive at the Double Quick Hotel and settle in
Nice.
for the night in their penthouse suite,
boy.
which is equipped with at least 5 complimentary lavender-scented Glade plug-in air fresheners. For the
How
depiction
specific.
of the love scene, Ivy had instructed Chris to truthfully represent his real-life penis. Hence, the penis scene in the comic was produced by Christian pressing his own penis down onto the page and tracing around it.
This is so fucking insane, dude. This is so fucking insane. I love that Rev's response is the crying face is the best thing to say. Okay, so it's funny because there's a lot. I can't even unpack all this. So he puts his own penis on the paper and then traces over it. The irony is that in perspective and size relation to the story, it makes it look like manga Christian has like a fucking 3-foot penis. But then the reality is that it's really small. But because he had to trace it, just looking at this image, it just looks like this massive fucking thing. I can't even laugh. I don't know. It's so wrong. Let's go back. Let's look at the Glade plugins.
Penthouse suite.
Oh, it says it. There's a footnote that says Glade plug-in air freshener. That's how Gino knew. I was like, how does Gino know that? But that's why.
Which is equipped with at least 5 complimentary lavender-scented Glade plug-in air fresheners.
Honestly, any room where Chris Chan's having sex in probably needs 5 air fresheners. You're probably right, so I'm not going to judge that.
For the depiction of the love scene, Ivy had instructed Chris to truthfully represent his real-life penis. Hence, the penis scene in the comic was produced by Christian pressing his own penis down onto the page and tracing around it, making it disproportionately large compared with the rest of his character's
Exactly
body.
what I said.
As they begin to have sex, they transform into Chris Chan Sonichu and Princess Ivy, respectively. They thank God as they simultaneously climax. The comic concludes.
I gotta see it one more time.
They thank God as they simultaneously
Oh man.
climax. The comic concludes with the couple having a chicken dinner, while drinking quick orange soda served in wine glasses.
No, not orange
Also
soda.
on that day, Christian uploaded 2 short videos. The first, Shut Up Brain, highlighted the fact that Chris's brain remained active long after his desired bedtime.
Shut up! Shut up, Brain! Shut up! Shut up! I'm making shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Guys, remember when he said he's a healthy, growing, sound-minded guy? Just fucking 2 hours ago.
Shut up!
He's actually... It's really scary, actually.
In the second video, Wake Up Brain, Chris blames his brain for his slowness of thought.
I need you to give me some thoughts and some rational thoughts for the situation that's at hand. Come on, Brain,
Oi,
wake up.
oi, oi, oi,
Don't
oi.
fall asleep on me.
That's the
You
Japanese
put me in
dub.
an awful situation when you fall asleep on me. Wake up. Come on, wake up. You better wake up or I'm going to accidentally give myself amnesia one of these moments.
On April 30th, Christian had his last chat with Vanessa Hudgens. She continued to talk about lascivious topics. Chris stated that he was excited about Ivy's visit to Virginia in a few weeks' time, and also admitted to owning a fleshlight, which he received with a purchase of a sex doll. She also linked to him a gallery of photos of actress Megan Fox, who Chris mistook for Vanessa and told her that she looked attractive. This could be explained by the possibility that Christian is afflicted with facial blindness or prosopagnosia, which is not uncommon with persons on the autism spectrum.
Holy shit.
On May 1st, Christian posted a video for Ivy in which he describes
What
the
the
activities
fuck,
they will
dude?
partake in together.
This guy's dressed up. He's joining fucking the public safety division. Special unit. Holy fuck, Chris. Okay. What is this special video about?
Hey, Ivy. I'm doing this video for you. Oh, we are going to have so much fun together when you and I are together.
It makes it sound like he's gonna
my
murder
mommy and
her.
I, my family and I will come and meet you at the airport. And you know your choice, so take you to your hotel or bring you back to my house. I mean, you know, we'd be hanging around so much and sharing so many fondful memories. We'll have so much fun. Well, let's have a good time together. You know. And you know, we can enjoy a movie in the theater or at home or watch a television rerun. Family Guy. And you know, I look forward to the eventuality of you and me having our sex time together. I'll do my best to pleasure you and keep you satisfied. Miss Fizz Ivy, just for you. Just for you.
Literally negative Riz. Literally insane.
I know a number of
Insane
good
asylum
positions
talk.
and massages.
He's always got a
You know,
controller
I know
in his
a
hand.
number places we could walk around at. You know, we can walk about the malls. We could walk about the UVA grounds. Good places where there's plenty of green
His
and
poor
sunlight.
Lord.
And we can watch the hermit crabs together. And, you know, wonderful memories. So wonderful memories. We're gonna have lots
I
of
feel
fun.
like
And I promise I'll remain your good.
Ivy's gonna break him, dude. He's never been this delusional about a girl. He's been delusional about thousands of girls. He's gone way farther. He's never done a fake proposal.
Boy forever and for always. And the guy
This one's gonna
my
crush
friends have
him.
been talking to between on the internet and real life. They can vouch for me on how good of a boy I have been. Being the good boy just for you, Ivy. I love you so much. I love you so much. Look at me smile. It's nice. I ran out of details. I don't know, I guess I'll sing a song.
No, that's not.
Christian
No.
proceeds
Oh,
to sing
boy.
the Mary Poppins song, Jolly Holiday, with modified lyrics.
It's the jolly holiday with Ivy. The wonder that it's Ivy that I love. I love you so much, Ivy. I love you. I love you.
I love your skin. I love your eyeballs. I love your
Love
butt.
you, sweetheart.
Later that day, Chris made a complaint in video form to the makers of Axe body care products, Unilever.
Apparently, it has come to my attention that a bunch of people of the wrong orientation are using the Axe brand. And by which I mean particularly the homosexuals. But thusly, a stereotype has been made apparently. You'd be gay if you wore it. That's so stupid. It's not. I mean, it's not true. I mean, I'm straight, and I have been using Axe for years. I'm a proud user of Axe, because
Yeah, guys, listen. I use Axe body spray. I'm not gay, but I do occasionally shove Sean and Chew up my ass, and I drink my own cum and all this stuff. I think Axe would much more be appalled by that.
originally, as it was originally sent for, and I quote, effective deodorant protection designed to seduce the ladies. And then later, when they expanded to the shower gel, they continued with that, saying, hydrate your skin, leaving it so pure that she'll think she's the first to touch it. And then later again in the shampoo, it says here, get girl
Sorry for
approved
sniffling,
hair.
chat. I'm still recovering.
Wash, attract, repeat. Even though the comments,
I hate sniffling on stream.
comments sound sexist, as I have learned on their page on Wikipedia, I still feel that it is a big misuse and complete immoral act that the homosexuals take use of the Axe
Of
brand,
our
which is
brand,
preferred-
you know,
which has been mentioned,
since I own
originally
Axe.
oriented towards the straight people. I mean, men attract ladies. It means they're straight. They want to attract the ladies. They're straight. Wait, okay, that didn't come out right. In any case,
Who is this video for? Is he thinking that Axe body spray will see this? Like, who's the target audience for this PSA?
Axe was originally meant for and should remain only for the straight men who wish to attract the women. It is not meant for a homosexual dude to attract another homosexual dude.
His brain's like breaking in
Pisses me
real
off.
time.
It really does. So, I hope that Unilever, the company who creates the Axe products, see this video on the YouTube. Also,
There it
I would
is.
like them to.
He's
well,
hoping that Axe
I
sees
would be
this.
sound like some kind of bad person if I tell them to not sell it to the homosexuals, but it should be more obvious from the package that it is meant for straight people. And also, I would like to make the following statements to all homosexuals who dare use it.
Who dare
You
use it?
homosexuals, stay off of our apps.
He followed up with another video in which he
Oh
reads
my.
out his handwritten letter addressed to the Unilever company, voicing his concerns about Axe and their reputation amongst the homosexual population.
I write this letter today with concern of hearing that the
This is like, you know how I get like autistic hyperfixations like Danganronpa and Chainsaw Man? This random night, this random Thursday night, Chris Chan had this insane autistic hyperfixation on making sure Axe was only for straight people.
homosexual population, where the Axe body spray is often as or greater
Good
than
night.
the straight people, like myself. I would ask to ban sale of and use of the product from the homos, but that would be retarded.
Wait, that's actually the funniest fucking statement
like
ever.
myself.
Holy
I would
shit.
ask to ban sale of and use of the product from the homos, but that would be retarded. Instead, I respectfully and humbly request that on the package a statement
Holy
such
shit,
as
dude.
designed only for straight-oriented men, or something strongly similar. Please make this so, and please do not try to blow me off for having an opinion about the product.
Please don't blow
or
me
having
off,
an
that would
opinion
be
about the
gay and I'm
homosexual.
straight.
Because I do not care much about them. Sincerely, Christian Weston Chandler, proud, straight, male, Axe user.
Fuck it, dude.
Inspired
That's
by
the
Vanessa's
commercial.
claim that she
Oh, here we go.
contributed to her own Wikipedia article herself, Chris decided to register as Wikipedia user Chris Chan Sonichu and used his own user page to write a Wikipedia article about himself. The use of this space violated Wikipedia's policy due to its explicitly private content and lack of any information pertinent to the Wikipedia project. Chris's only contribution outside of his own article was made in the entry for high-functioning autism, in which he inserted himself into a list of famous people who may have some form of autism. His user page was promptly deleted by an administrator, under the impression that it was written by a troll. However, this was proven to be not the case, as in a video dated May 3rd, Christian asks for his Wikipedia user page to be restored.
These fucking
I have
videos.
recently started and completed a whole bunch of truth and honesty about myself in my very own Wikipedia page. But then recently I hear from my sweetheart who looked it up, said that apparently the text was released by the admin saying that I was not important enough.
Damn,
I'm
got
going to go back on
egoed.
there and undo what they did, get all the honest truth about myself put back up, and also,
How much of this shit's
I
left?
have the support. Also, I have contributed a lot more than they think.
Okay, we've got 7 minutes left. We can finish this tonight. We can do more. We can do 7 minutes. I'll try to keep pausing to a minimum. We got 7 minutes left. That's enough to finish this shit. It'd be silly to make a second part. We've come this far. 7 minutes is plenty.
I mean, I have my own wide fan base for my Sonic Chew and Rose Chew. I have contributed a lot more to my local society than you can ever imagine. I mean,
Look at it.
I made the good grades in the high school and in the college and whatnot.
I got good grades, so I should be famous enough to be on Wikipedia. How the fuck does that make any sense?
I have done a lot of good, honest volunteer work at the Pokemon Trading Card League, Trading Card Game League. before I got
Gengar
kicked out last June in 2008 by that jerk Michael Snyder. But
He always just
anyway,
name drops.
let's
Doxing
keep
and
my
name
YouTube-
drops.
I mean, let's keep my Wikipedia page up and going strong because I have contributed a lot to society, a lot more than anybody can think. And also, listen to my ancestry. My ancestor, aunt likewise, is Anne Boleyn. So I've descended all the way back to Mary Boleyn.
Who?
Think about that,
Who
Wikipedia.
the fuck is
Think
that?
about that. So don't take me down again. I am well worthy.
Damn, okay, holy shit.
Y'all have a good day now. Peace.
Inspired by this latest turn of events, Cogsdev founded the Wikipedia, an entire Wikipedia-style website created for the purpose of allowing Christian to edit it in whatever way he pleased. It was around this time that Joshua Martinez sold Christian a PlayStation Portable at an inflated price, claiming that it was equipped with special features. Due to this incident, Chris was finally convinced by his pastoral counselor, Rocky Shoemaker, to talk about Joshua's actions to his parents.
Ooh.
They decided that they would all go to the police to report Martinez's swindling scheme. While at the
Yeah, I mean, this guy, dude, like, this is a grown-ass man right here. This is a grown-ass man tricking Christian into giving him money for a PSP, tricking him to pay for the bill, taking him out to TGI Fridays. I just find it funny that the solution to this is to, hey, see this 27-year-old man? Go to his parents. Go to his parents and tell them that he's been swindling you. Fucking insane, dude. Everybody involved in this show is insane.
the police station, Rocky attempted to have all trolls and online friends involved investigated, including Ivy, whom she considered to be a troll as well.
Damn.
This went against the Chandler's wishes to handle the trolling situation on their own. When Ivy found out about this, she broke up with Christian, citing his infidelity as the sole reason.
Whoa!
He called her non-stop for 2 days after the breakup, which
Whoa!
when Ivy found out about this.
Oh, shit, bro. Snitched on Joshua. He got fucking Ivy to break up with Chris, and then for 2 days straight, he just called over and over. Fuck, dude. Well, there we go. That was his whole life, chat. Ivy was his everything, bro. I mean, whatever. He cheated on her with fake Vanessa Hudson's anyways.
She broke up with Christian, citing his infidelity as the sole reason.
Shit, brother.
He called her non-stop for 2 days after the breakup, which led to her calling Bob one last time to inform him of the situation. During the call, Bob revealed that they had been saving money to visit Ivy at Boston University, but ultimately canceled the trip when the parents found out that Chris had been using their credit cards for online purchases without informing them and stealing large sums of money out of Barbara's purse. Bob said that because of the recent events, Barbara had threatened to kill herself.
Holy
He ultimately
shit.
decided that he would handle Joshua by himself due to his lack of trust for the police and his own son's thievery. As for the trolls, Bob was convinced that Megan Schroeder, whom he dubbed that cruel German girl, was behind all of the harassment.
Okay, Bob, you fucking dickhead. Megan's like the victim. The cruel German girl. Hold on. So, remember how I said Chris Chan isn't purely a victim, but he's not purely innocent? That's so fucked up. Like, obviously, Ivy was like a troll and not actually like interested in Chris, but Chris's own parents were saving money to fly out and have Chris meet Ivy. And what does Chris do? He steals money from his own parents to buy sex dolls and weird video game shit. So it's like Chris, like there's like a selfishness that he just can't fucking get past, dude. He's got this selfishness that like he fucks up his own life every time.
Despite all his pleas for her to reconsider, for Chris and his family needed all the help
These fake pictures of Ivy are kind of cute though.
they could get, Ivy insisted that the relationship was over and cut all ties with the Chandlers. On May 5th, the video in which Chris talks about recycling semen, spanking himself, and his fecal incontinence was linked on the news oddity website fark.com and
Nice.
gained over 200,000 views in
Holy
24
shit.
hours. 3 days later, it was posted on the Awful Vision section of somethingawful.com. More and more unsuspecting.
We should be back. Sorry about that, chat. I'll skip to where we were. My stream didn't actually crash. It just went through like an internet hiccup. Sorry about that. We got like 4 minutes left. I was wondering why chat got really quiet. Like, there was like 45 seconds where the chat was like silent. So, all right, let's continue. Sorry about that.
He ultimately decided that he would handle Joshua by
good now?
himself
We
due
good?
to his lack of trust for the police and his own son's thievery. As for the trolls, Bob was convinced that Megan Schroeder, whom he dubbed that cruel German girl, was behind all of
We're
the
so
harassment.
close to being done with the stream, chat. We're so
Despite
close.
all his pleas for her to reconsider, for Chris and his family needed all the help they could get, Ivy insisted that the relationship was over and cut.
I don't know if this got included before my internet started shitting, but I just said, I was like, when it comes to 2D Ivy, I was like, I can see it. I get it. This is the most attractive female character in the Chris Chan lore so far.
Cut all ties with the Chandlers. On May 5th, the video in which Chris talks about recycling semen, spanking himself, and his fecal incontinence was linked on the news oddity website fark.com and gained over 200,000 views in 24 hours.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
3
right.
days
That's
later,
true.
it was posted on the Awful Vision section of somethingawful.com. More and more unsuspecting viewers began to happen upon Christian's internet antics. A few days later,
He's just
the
getting more
hosts of the
popular.
Toucher and Rich Show, a Boston area radio show on WBC,
He just keeps getting more famous.
some of Chris's recent videos and discussed the growing awareness of the Chris Chan lore.
Here is the deal. We got sent
No
a
way,
email
dude.
from a guy who said, look, this is the most disturbing thing I've seen in a really long time. What the F is up with this guy?
No way.
He's got 1 million videos up on the internet. And he also apparently has a comic book that he draws and puts up on the internet.
Oh, boy.
Which is, I don't even want to get into. But if what I read is true, it's horribly disturbing.
You know, I look forward to the eventuality of you and me having our sex time together. I love you so much. I love you so much.
Everybody in this series is so insane that it's almost unreal to see normies react to it. You know what I mean? Everybody involved, Clyde Cash, Chris Chan's parents, the trolls, Julie, everybody's so fucking hyper insane that seeing like actual normies react, it's like, wait, this is real. Like this is happening in our world. This is not a show.
Yeah. I got go away. I know. I got chills.
Chris was also featured on The Kevin and Bean Show on
fucking
California's K-Rock FM.
I recycle my own.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It seems to me, I think this is a rule of thumb. Nothing that comes out of the body needs to be saved or recycled or treasured, right?
Just let it go.
This is taking recycling maybe a little too far, is what we're saying.
Later on, he was discussed on the XM Satellite Radio Show.
So many
Opie and
radio
Anthony.
shows.
I recycle my
So
own
many.
semen.
Wait a minute. He recycles it.
Yes.
So now, does he eat it?
I'm gonna find out there, Anthony.
That he recycles other people's too. Look at him.
He's a little nerdy kid with a controller.
He's definitely prematurely balding, and he's got big glasses, and he seems to be a little effeminate. Xbox controller of some sort.
Crazy.
And action figures all over the place.
Yeah.
Over his room that is obviously in his parents' house.
The man's a complete asshole.
Let's find out more.
On May 11th, Christian wrote an essay titled Chris Chan's Heroic Dream for Our Community, Now and in the Future. The Solution,
Dating Education,
in which he discussed the possible benefits of a dating education class. It was entered into the 2009 Community Support Contest, but did not win.
Ooh, he's not going to be
3
happy
days
with
later,
that.
Christian created a new account on ED, Chris Chan Sonichu, and made the following post on the Chris Chan Talk page on Encyclopedia Dramatica. I have learned that there was a connection between her and a state in Washington where some of you have been lurking, and that she was not found in any public records. It took me a week to recover from the crestfallen emotions, but I'm moving on with my life. Also, you'll have to catch me IRL only to troll me any further.
Whoa.
Do you dare?
Wait, so Chris, did I understand that correctly? Did Chris realize that Ivy wasn't real? Is that who he's talking about? Because he said, I looked up all the public records in Washington State where she's supposed to go, and I'm moving on with my life. Wow. So that's actually smart of Chris. I just thought he was going to live his whole life not knowing, like he did with Sarah May, who still thinks that she fucking died in the fire. But, so he actually realized that Ivy wasn't even real. No, Ivy was not real. There was a troll fucking with him. I don't think that Ivy had anything to do with Clyde Cash. Clyde Cash had to do with Julie and Panda Halo, which was Sarah May. Because remember that phone call where Clyde Cash is like, yeah, Sarah May is doing a threesome with me right now on the phone. And then Sarah May's like, yeah, Chris, yeah. Ivy had nothing to do with Clyde Cash. It was like a random troll.
Peace out, Christian Weston Chandler. On May 15th, Chris removed all videos concerning Ivy, leading Clyde Cash to publicly announce that the Chris and Ivy relationship was over.
Damn.
On the same day, Quickville.com was hacked, and text was edited to berate Chris for his unwillingness to finish Sonichu Issue 9. Over the course of the following few days, the website was further vandalized, with images of Joshua Martinez and Vanessa Hudgens, and text insinuating that they had sex. The site was further altered with an insertion of a doctored photograph of Christian attending a gay pride parade. The recent burst of attention Christian had gotten was unfortunately not because of Sonichu, but rather his own unusual actions. In any case, he paid little attention to the thousands of eyes watching him, and he simply carried on with his life, undoubtedly to encounter more trolls, sweethearts, challenges, and challengers.
Ivy was the Ray's arc, bro. Good gracious, chat. Holy hell. That was fucking incredible.